HoneyKomb Brazy has been released and been going crazy with the interviews and the music. He was just at the YB tour down in Alabama and everything. He's been out of prison since about a month now, and a lot of people are just now getting in tune with him. He lost his grandparents a few years ago after their house was blown up by bullets hitting an oxygen tank. We're going to talk about how it all started. So make sure you watch the end. Make sure you hit that like button.
Case of the man accused of killing rapper HoneyKomb Brazy's grandparents last year heading to a grand jury. Terrence Watkins, one of 4 people charged. As we've reported, Watkins had a dispute with another rapper, OMB Peezy, who was friends with Brazy. Investigators testified they have recorded conversations of Watkins talking about Brazy's grandparents, Tony and Layla Lewis.
The initial beef came from this other individual, but because of the connection between these two, that's ultimately what led to this house being targeted.
Watkins and suspect Patrick Lewis both fired into the home. We're told Tony Lewis died from gunshot wounds, Layla Lewis dying after an oxygen tank exploded, causing a massive fire. The case against Patrick Lewis, by the way, also in the hands of a grand jury. The other 2 suspects are now in federal custody.
That the recordings are sickening. The phone recordings are reportedly between Terrence Watkins and Darren Southall, as well as Southall and Jamarcus Chambers. All 3 are suspects in the case. The 4th suspect, Patrick Lewis, is referenced many times. That's per Mobile police. The state says Watkins, Lewis, and Chambers were the ones who went to the home on Dr. Thomas Avenue on February 17, 2021, and started shooting. They say Southall was encouraging them to take action.
His involvement is as what we call an aider and abetter, which is that he was helping plan and organize and encouraging the 3 individuals that were in the car.
The state says this all began from a Facebook post from an associate of the couple's grandson, whose real name is Nashawn Jones. The state argues the post angered Watkins and he felt disrespected, so they hatched the plans. And the home was a target because it would hurt Jones.
Anyone in that house would have been a target of this attack.
The Lewis family in court hearing many of the details they say they'd never heard.
It was very gruesome. No one deserved, not just because it was my family, but no one deserved to be treated like that. They had no remorse for human life at all.
The state believes 2 people fired the shots, Lewis and Watkins, and they say Chambers was in the car. Mobile police say they have cell phone data that puts Lewis's phone in the area around the time of the shooting before it was turned off.
Hell no, on my life on the line, boy. I love my grandma and granddaddy for this one. I'm telling y'all, it get deeper than the rap. Folks is dead. Shit. Bro, I done lost people, like my little brother gone, like my mind gone, like real talk. I'm trying to keep on, bro. And like, I can't think like this. I can't function like this, bro. I can't function like this. But everybody that made me crash out, I would never thought it would be y'all.
4 people have been blamed for HoneyKomb Brazy's grandparents passing, but only 2 have been charged. The other 2, the mastermind and the getaway driver, haven't been charged yet, but they have received 35 years in federal prison for an unrelated charge, a CCE. They say they ran a $30 million drug ring. So that's where a lot of confusion comes from. People think HoneyKomb Brazy did something to a big kingpin, and that's how the war started, but it was all over OMB Peezy making fun of a guy on Facebook, and Peezy and HoneyKomb Brazy being close. So they couldn't get to Peezy, so they took it out on Brazy.